Welcome to the new age. This is Datwan. This is
LJ, like father, like son.
you could say that. So let's get straight into it. We talking about the politicians. We talking about the wickedness. We talking about the crookedness, and we talking about the stock market. So if you're an investor, you better beware because you see the title of this video, and it's getting scary out here.
Ooh.
Let's get straight into it. From the New York Times, they released an article. Janet Yellen has been screaming this for about a couple months now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just pull up the tweet.
Since July.
It says that if the U.S. failed to raise or suspend the debt limit by October 18th, the country would default for the first time in history. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warned lawmakers on Tuesday, leading to a self-inflicted economic recession and a financial crisis. So again, we talking about the debt ceiling. We've been talking about it a little bit on and off. And now it's really starting to heat up. Basically, the debt ceiling is basically the credit limit for the country. And we've reached the limit. And basically, America's just like, we maxed out our credit card, but can we get some more money on that credit card?
So in other words, think of it in this way. If you had a $10,000 credit limit that you maxed out with American Express, can you go to American Express and ask them to extend it to $20,000?
Right. Let's just get some more money. So anyway, the question is, I'll save that question for later in this video.
Let me bring up this. The debt ceiling was instituted in 1917 for the purpose of America never defaulting on its debt. However, it seems to be null and void because 50 times since it's been instituted has the American public, or the American economy, I should say, had to raise its debt.
So 50 times we keep extending our credit limit. How many times can you keep extending your credit limit and just kicking the can down the road? And since I'm bringing up kicking the can down the road, I want to get to this Peter Schiff tweet that really breaks down what's going on. So he says, Janet Yellen is lying when she claims that raising the debt ceiling is about paying the bills. It's about not paying the bills. We have so much debt precisely because we don't pay our bills. Congress raises the debt ceiling so we can keep borrowing money and never pay our bills.
So it seems to me that we've lost and are losing credibility. Would you continue to lend your cousin Johnny or aunt and uncle Sue money if they had yet to pay you back, but continues to come back and ask you for more?
Something to think about, right? So Janet Yellen was in front of Congress, or Congress. Janet Yellen was in front of Congress yesterday speaking to
Senator John Kennedy.
Senator John Kennedy. This is the video. It's getting heated. Here we go. Pull up the video.
Who's a Democrat, and my friend, controls the Senate floor. And he can raise the debt ceiling by just amending the budget resolution, can't he?
It's possible that that could be done.
Yes, ma'am. So why didn't he do it? Why don't y'all do it?
Because
and then
this
we
is,
don't, let me
because
finish.
this is,
let me just finish. Why don't y'all just do it and then we don't have this fight?
Because
why do you insist on doing it the hard way?
Because it's very important to recognize that raising the debt ceiling is about paying bills that Congresses
I know,
have
but I just
incurred
gave
in
you
the
a way.
past. And it's
I don't
a
want to get off
shared
the subject.
responsibility.
So why
And
don't you?
Democrats
I agree with that.
have,
So why don't you just amend the budget resolution?
Democrats have provided votes in the past when both houses of Congress were controlled by Republicans, when the Republican Party was in the middle of reconciliation. Right. 2017 is a good example, and Democrats pitched in to do their duty to raise the debt ceiling.
But I know all that, and we, and I appreciate your perspective. But let me ask you again. There's a real simple solution. Why don't y'all just amend the budget resolution? It just takes 50 votes by my Democratic friends and the vice president. Done. Easy peasy. Finished. Let's go have a cocktail.
It's time for a cocktail party, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's just all types of banter going on between both political parties.
He might be my favorite politician.
He did definitely troll the shit out of him. He trolled the shit out of him. But it's so much politicking going on.
And politics is a dirty game.
And they basically playing, hot potato with the economy at this point. So let me get into the article from CBS when they're talking about Mitch McConnell.
Okay, I'll read that. Senator leader Mitch McConnell argued that Republicans have been insisting Democrats act alone to raise the debt limit. So a unanimous consent vote fulfills that demand. But Senator Minority Leader Mitch McConnell objected, forcing Democratic lawmakers to come up with another plan. So this is what McConnell says. There is no chance.
Oh, God.
No chance. The Republican conference will go out of our way to help Democrat conservatives their time and energy so they can resume ramming through partisan socialism as fast as possible, McConnell said.
So again, as you see from Mitch McConnell himself, the Democrats and the Republicans is playing tennis with the economy right now. So anyway, what is going to happen to our economy in the meantime? They are leaving this up to chance, and as Janet Yellen is obviously saying, the country can default. But my question to you is, how does the richest country in the world default? How? It makes you wonder. It makes you think. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. Welcome to the new age. I'm out, men. Thank you for watching.